Upper Steam Cave. Tails, take them out. Mess them up, Tails.
I'll do my best. I'll do my best.
Your best is usually very impressive.
Yay!
I could have just...
Right as you said your best is really impressive, I hit the elusive, and I was like, God, this would be amazing if I one-shotted it, and you were like, your best is usually very impressive, and I could be like, oh, well, can't argue there.
Tails, mess him up.
No. Did I do it?
You did it. I'm proud of you.
Woo!
Money! My favorite. I'll leave this to you, Tails.
Thank goodness. I crave violence. I feel like myself decided, like, in-game self was like, oh, no healing items? That's fine. We'll just kill them before we need to be healed. Problem solved.
I wonder if iron thorns are based off of attack. I wonder if once I can control you, they'll just like do 10 times the damage.
Huh, that's a good question. I like this song because of its bass line. Is it a good song, Lyra? I can't hear.
It's a pretty neat song.
Also, I forgot that earlier Happy says, can you trade your friends for reviver seeds? And I was like, no, you can't change friendship. You can't exchange your friends for goods and services.
I need this Volbeat to cease immediately. Now you move forward. Oh my! Alright, he's doting.
How's it going? Also, Lyra, I made a miscalculation. How are you doing, though?
Bad. Very, very bad. Oh.
God.
So anyways, you're way over there. Fortunately, you can handle yourself.
Oh, I'm gone. I left you. It somehow didn't occur to me exactly how far I had gotten. Do you think this is like a thoughtful, cowardly, I'm running away to save myself, or do you think I just basically black out and I'm gone?
I think that's for you to decide. It is you, after all.
I'd like to believe that I just blink and all of a sudden everything is like brand new and I'm like, wait, where did Lyra go?
You're kind of far up. This place. It feels strange somehow. The very air is charged with tension. It's making my skin crawl all over. It's like I'm being crushed by a terrible sense of danger. Chuckles, I'm in danger. Groo groo. Eat! It's that sound we heard earlier. I thought it might be roaring, and it is. Groo!
Roaring. That's what the word was.
Something is coming. Hey, hey, hey. Check this out, everyone. Huh. Wigglytuff and Team School are just gone now. This is the Groudon statue?
Wigglytuff is hiding the body.
Oh, but there's no one else here. You sure you saw the Guildmaster Crawfish? Sure, I saw him scuttling back to base camp. Guildmaster dashed past all willy-nilly in hot pursuit of the perfect apple. Gave him a shout and wave, but he seemed too occupied to holler back. I guess Lion team went ahead. So I bet that Guildmaster went up after them, don't you think? Yeah, the ground? What is shaking? Distant groove. What? What could that be? What an uproar? Is it maybe something's going on up there? Let's head up and let's head up. Hurry. Hey, Dad, do you hear something right over there? Like moaning and groaning. You just imagine it. Let's hurry. Yep. Slides over to your left. Ugh. I'm deflated. I can't move. Work. How did this happen? How quickly shrug off our Nox gas special like it was nothing. How quickly strike us back. It's unbelievable. Ugh. Or. Groove. So anyways, even if they wanted to do Team Skull the way they have them now, we really should have fought them there.
Yeah.
And that should have been the last time we saw them.
Yeah. That certainly is still a choice.
What is that? It looks like the statue. That Pokemon really exists. Groo. Eep. Groo. You've chosen to go desecrate this place. Just depart now, but we only want to go to Fogboud Lake. What? Fogboud Lake? I'm the guardian of Fogboud Lake. I am Groudon. You will never leave here alive, intruders. What? Hey. There's the way in. We can go through here. Let's hurry. Hey, Chad. Can I ask something about running? Do you know about a Pokemon called Groudon? Of course. You take me for animal. We had intelligence at our guild. Squawk. It's a legendary Pokemon. Spoken of in myths passed down through generations. Legendary Pokemon? Correct. Myths say that he raised land from the sea and he built up the continents. Oh boy, that sounds like a colossal Pokemon. What if we were to face Groudon in battle? What would happen? Battle? Out of the question, Squawk. If anyone foolish enough to face Groudon in battle, it would be like throwing your life away. He's that strong. Like all legendary Pokemon. Woo! Eric got scared. But it's time to be brave. I need to stand up to this. You can't just run away now, Lyra. Prepare for my wrath! Woo! That's his voice, definitely.
Definitely.
Definitely. The Resbeak now becomes sunny. I put away all my rocks.
Lyra, why would you put away your rock?
What moves do you know, Tails?
Huh?
What moves do you know, Tails?
Ones that rock, of course. All I remember at this moment is Wide Slash. And that's because you mentioned it. Honestly, I'm sure there's something to be said about, like, how intimidating Groudon is supposed to be. But something looks like it's going for a hug.
You gonna do anything? No? Just gonna sit there? Will you do anything if I turn this back on? Oh, that freed him.
Was I just throwing a fit over not being allowed to use Tail Whip?
No, it was stun seated, so it was, like that.
Oh, like docile until you, or like stuck until you attack?
Mm-hmm.
And the teammate didn't attack.
As to not, screw it up, yeah.
That's not bad. Like, I can absolutely accept that.
Yeah. I will, however, I was kind of hoping that it would not immediately unstun from getting tail whipped and would only unstun from getting hit.
Yeah.
Hold on. You know Flail.
Yeah.
Inflicts damage on the target. The lower your HP, the greater the damage you do.
Yes. So what you're saying is you're going to let me suffer, is what I'm hearing.
No. Because when your HP gets low, you run away.
I didn't even... Okay. Lyra. Lyra, that sure was a choice. Lyra. So, how are we feeling?
Like you're doing 80 to 90 damage.
Not bad.
But I feel like that's a pointless move that I'm getting rid of immediately.
That's fair.
Hush you. Insert last statement multiple times. Dead. We actually defeated Groudon, but... Is it really? Oh no, it's exploding. Ah! Oh, we murdered him. Oh, Groudon vanished? That was not Groudon. That Groudon was nothing more than an illusion I conjured. Who said that? Like I said earlier, I'm the guardian here. I cannot allow you to pass. Wait, please! We don't mean to cause any trouble. We came only to get a little information, that's all. Information, you say? We're telling the total truth. Well, the total truth is that we're an exploration team. We really love to leave with a treasure after all this work, but we don't want any that's going to cause trouble. We'd be like to say that we just made it this far. And please, you simply must believe us. Well, okay, I believe you. Friend. Let me welcome you then. I am Yuxi, the guardian of Fogboud Lake. Pardon? Did you say Yuxi? Yes, truly. I stand guard over something special that lies in Fogboud Lake. Now let me escort you to Fogboud Lake. Please come this way. Would you like to save your adventure?
So, what do you want to bet that the thing that made Uxie, like, want to meet with us is that we said we wanted information and Uxie is just like, info? Knowledge, you say?
Knowledge. I am a fan of knowledge. Wow, it's become so dark outside. Maybe a little difficult to see at night, but... Behold. I almost sarcastically said behold, but they actually say behold. Fogboud Lake. Wow. Look how lakey it is. This is so very incredible. Who would have guessed that a big lake could be in this plateau? Let's just look at those floating Volbeat and Illumise. They get special rights because they make the lake look cooler.
Oh my god, you rocketed me back. I think I made a comic about this. Where I was just like, so okay, but what about because like we don't let anyone here, and it's like what about the Pokemon that live here? And I just drew Uxie like staring at them, and then like the last panel is just Uxie shrugging.
This couldn't be more dazzling. Water constantly wells up from far below this place. It flows up so heavily that it has long formed this enormous lake. Now cast your eyes to the glowing area at the lake's center. Sure, I can see it. It's shining up from beneath the waves. The bluish-green radiance, right? Step forward for a closer look. What could that be? Can't figure it out. It's making my heart race. Why? Why should it stir me up so much? Why is my pulse speeding all of a sudden? Something, insert joke about the Pikachu saying pulse. That's fantastic, but what is it? Ooh, it seems so mystical. That is a time gear. What? Really and truly? That's a time gear? Yes. I got the time gear. That's the sole reason I'm here. Others before you have trespassed here. I used my Groudon illusion to chase most of them off. Groudon? How'd you do that? Something I put using my psychic abilities, like so. Bazam. Ah! There's no need to be startled. I said it's just an illusion. What you thought was no more than that. So, how much of an illusion is it? Like, were we actually getting hurt? Did we just think we were getting hurt? We were like.
Did you just psychically mess with us to think we're hurt? Because that's pretty messed up, my good dude.
Or did you just like shoot attacks from behind it? And how does an illusion take so much damage that it dissipates?
These are good questions.
Also, I know it's like visual appearance. It's more intimidating. But is Uxie, who's supposedly of a relative strength before we factor in that they can wipe your memory clean, not also pretty terrifying?
I guess they're going for the also large, scary factor. It's like, should I be terrifying? Yes. Does anybody look at me and say terrifying? No. They all think I'm adorable.
There have been others before you to be my Groudon illusion. They managed to make their way to this spot, but they were trespassers, so I took away their memories. And let's protect the lake. Took away their memories? I almost forgot. I hope to ask you something, Uxie. I teach my partner, Lyra. At present, a Pokemon, at one time a human. Oh, really? A human? Tell me, Uxie, was one of the trespassers that you didn't want her at all? A human, maybe? Is this person one of the people you wanted to keep out, and the only reason they don't know that because you wiped their memory? Tell me, Uxie. I must know. Have you met Lyra before, and teach me to take away Lyra's memory? Could that have happened? Has a human ever come here? The answer is no. No human has ever come here. Explain further. I erased only the memories of Fogboud Lake. Not fully erased memories from living beings. I have nothing to do with your friend's memory loss. Nor anything to do with your friend's transformation into a Pokemon. The cause lies elsewhere. Oh well, thanks anyways. So I guess that you haven't been here after all. You wanted to meet you to learn more about my partner. What's that? A time gear, a time gear. Well, too bad. You can't take a time gear. Wigglytuff. Wow, fantastic. And who might this be? Oh, I'm your guildmaster. Glad to meet you, friend. Glad to meet you, friend, amazing friend. Gaze upon this amazing view. And tide became. I'm curious about this next part.
Oh?
Because I feel like Wigglytuff's demeanor is disarming enough for Yuxi to not raise a fuss. But now there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more Pokemon barging in.
Also, with one of them, their demeanor being Chatot. Like, those vibes alone, I would be like, no to you and no to everybody near you. Bye.
Ooh, here at last. No time to catch our breath. We gotta hurry. Hey, someone's over there. Let's go. Squad! It's Groudon! Spit it out! I guess Chimecho just rings when they're scared.
Why is that actually the best thing in the world, though?
Don't eat me, I'm not tasty. Hello to one and all, so what's wrong? Guildmaster? Well, never mind that. Everyone, look out there. Spouting. Pretty.
Never mind the thing that could kill you in the corner. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Look at the pretty lake.
Huh? Is it time? It is time. There we go. It's not going to immediately change back, is it? Let's leave it here just in case.
That was very pretty.
Oh my, so shimmering. Yep, some kind of pretty. Yeah, it's like skies are erupts every now and then. It sends water up just like a fountain. And a tank here sends up illumination from below. The many Illumise and Volbeat glow upon the fountain's water in harmony. They are the very vision of beauty. The treasure must be the view of Fogboud Lake. Hush you. We're having a moment. There we go, it's back. I knew it was a good idea to leave it in the double screen mode. Punctuation. Are you taking in this view, Lyra? This is utterly magical. It's really a shame that we didn't know anything about your past. I'm glad we came. And I'm happy that I was able to share such a beautiful moment with everyone. I just couldn't be happier. I just want you to know, Tails, that even when they say my name at a reasonable time, it still feels weird and it's all your fault.
I'm sorry about that, Lyra.
Tails.
Look at how pretty the screen is, Lyra.
Tails, it's my unbirthday. You need to be nice to her.
Lyra, that's not how that works.
It is how it works. I said so.
That means I can never sass you, and that's not allowed. I have to sass you. It's how our friendship works.
It means you can never sass me, and that's how it should work.
Illegal. If I never sass you, what would I do with all of my sass?
Direct at 0.
I don't even know if Zero's still here.
I'm glad I came too. Sure it's true. You never learned who I am. Hang on a minute. Yuxi said she didn't know me. Well, that's true. How did I know about this place? What time gear? I thought you did know about that time gear. Oh, I saw the time gear. Where's my post-race when I see it? This unease I feel. What does it mean? Look, Zero's here. You can sass her.
How am I supposed to sass her, though? She hasn't even said anything to sass.
And come on, Tails. You give me the Lyra with very little prompting.
Yeah, but see, that's a thing that it's like here, and it's clearly is going to bother you, and like it's immediate. Lyra, if I do it's not going to have the same effect of if I do it to Zero. Lyra. Zero says, "I'm not here. Continue to sass Lyra. Whatever you say, furry."
See, Tails? That's how you sass her.
I don't. Does that count as sassing, or does that just count as like addressing someone by what they are? It feels like if I was like, all right, Lyra, let's get back to this stream, you furry. It's just what it is.
But the difference is, I can't believe Zero hates me.
It's true, Lyra. See?
I like how you're like, oh, I can't. It can't be sassing calling Zero a furry because that's just what she is. As you sass me by saying my name.
You know, fair enough, Lyra.
So, anyways, Time Gear. So sorry to disturb you. Have a fantastic time. Fin. I shall not take away your memories of this place. You have earned my trust. But I must ask that you keep this place a secret. Surely, thank you. We all know what we need to do. You know, another time gear has been stolen. This one must stay safe. We won't ever say a word of this place. I swear it in the name of the Wigglytuff's Guild. Please hold true to that promise. Okay, let's be on our way. Shadow, if you will. I'll hop to it. Everyone, we're going back to the guild. Or do we at least get to, like, sleep at the camp first, or...
Please. You wouldn't say let's play some games, you Chinese. Not that I'm a furry, but it's rude either way. So, Zero. Whatever you say, you furry.
And so, the guild's long and challenging expedition finally came to an end. Wigglytuff and the members safely returned to the guild without any sleep for Lyra and the apprentices. Going to the guild meant taking up the standard training schedule. It was life as usual back in the guild. Look, the fog has been cleared. It's no longer fogbound. The clouds are from the fogbound. Look at its surrounding area. So, is the implication that the Wonder Map is like kind of like magical and changes on its own?
I didn't think about that.
And if so, do we have to hide our Wonder Maps from everyone?
It's a wonder map, not a magic map.
Chapter 10, Dusknor. It doesn't ask us to save. It makes sense because it just asked us to save, but I'm a little surprised that it didn't. something with how redundant this game is. And these smiles go for miles. Okay, Pokemon, it's time to get to work. Yeah! And man, it's just time to get back to our guild training. Let's work hard at it. That's what I like to see. A lot of morning pep. Impressive. Let's see you put that pep to good use today. What? You can't identify the footprint? What do you mean? I'm trying to tell you. I can't identify what I don't know. In fairness.
Solid defense.
Also, Zero submits Rika face keyframes.
Yeah, 3 days before premiere, having to work on the keyframes. Can you imagine? The answer is don't. The answer, it doesn't matter if the answer is yes or no. Don't imagine it. Anyway, I pray for the people who worked on that crew like every day of my life.
What's wrong? We have a Pokemon visitor up top whose footprint we can't identify. Diglett is an outstanding sentry, so it's rare for him to be stumped by footprints. If those two were doing sentry duty, that'd be no shocker. Well, are you kidding? If Diglett here never gets stumped, well, but when we first arrived at the guild, you guys couldn't figure out Lyra's footprint. Right, Larry? Say again? You want to meet our guildmaster? Your name is Duskmore? Oh, please, wait just a moment. So anyways, I imagine a Pokemon with no footprints it would be exceptionally hard to identify their footprint.
Coughing.
Coughing?
How did they let coughing in? Did coughing just like drop to the ground like its butt print like they did with, what is it, Beldum?
At least with coughing, it will at least be their bottom. With a Beldum, it was basically its back.
Like, that's fair. Something, something. This is a weird fucking system.
Duskmore? The world famous Duskmore? Thank you for visiting. What an honor. No, they can never have it. The honor's all mine. There's no greater pleasure than visiting Wigglytuff's guild. It's famous. Tell me how I did. What do you want? Who's that visitor? What? See, this is something that the partner should know, and the only reason the protagonist should be the one asking this question, and the only reason it's not is because they want it to be as self-inserty as possible.
Fair. Like not fair isn't good, but like, yeah, that's a fair assessment of like what's going on.
What? You haven't heard of Duskmore? The famous explorer? Well, maybe I bet I haven't. That's not surprising, really. He's a new arrival I'm seeing. Came out of nowhere like a comet. He became famous almost overnight. They say his talents as an explorer is super exceptional. So you say it makes sense, but he became famous almost overnight, as in everyone knew who he was. And the implication of it being recent means it would have been while we were working at the guild, more prone to hearing about this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And once again, partner very enthusiastic, more likely to be paying attention, makes more sense for the protagonist to be the one asking the question. Dream Note Princess pops in with an evening.
Good evening.
So Dustin is really so great? Yeah, here's some more good stuff I heard. He does things unlike anyone else. First, he doesn't work in a team. He does all his exploring solo. Alone? That's right, he's gotta be pretty sure about his skills to do that. What's even more incredible? His wealth of knowledge. I think Wigglytuff used to do stuff alone. Which I guess is more than anything an example of how good Duskmore is supposed to be than anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 2 of the special episodes are about Wigglytuff, and one of them is after he's doing exploring. And
Powerful.
I think he's like by himself and just meets up with another team.
Powerful. True fear.
Side note, but we actually got the first of the Wigglytuff missions. Igglybuff the Prodigy.
Ooh. Is that going to be on the next stream, do you think?
Probably. It's probably going to be all the next stream.
Oh, right. These are terrifyingly long.
Seems like nothing in the world he doesn't know. That's how much he knows. Oh wow, so he's really that knowledgeable? So the rumor goes. But he's seen that many explorations so far. So many Pokemon revere Duskmore for his achievements. That's how I know the claims about his mighty knowledge must be true. Does Duskmore or something or another? No, this is his first time. That's why I couldn't recognize has he ever come here before. Didn't you say he always enjoys visiting the guild because it's famous?
Hmm.
I think the guildmaster just met him for the first time too. Pardon? Why is he being that friendly? Wigglytuff or week.
The guildmaster is always that friendly, though.
It almost feels like this should have happened, like, before the waterfall mission.
Yeah, when we first entered the guild, I could see.
It's not like we've seen Wigglytuff, like, walk up to Yuxi. We've seen Wigglytuff walk up to a legendary Pokemon he's never met before and just act casually like they were already friends. Like, and you're like, he's acting friendly to a fellow exploration team member.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
Whew. I can't believe you're forcing me to stretch.
I can't believe. If I have to stretch, you have to stretch too.
Yeah. Anyways, even if it's the first time I met someone. I see. Well, that must have been quite a disappointment for you, Gil. Yes, the expedition was a waste of time. Didn't know a thing about it. I heard the biggest guild was mounting exploration to Fogboud Lake. I came here hoping to hear about your latest triumph. Sorry, we didn't learn a thing. Nothing at all? Not at all. It's no trouble to me. Just gave me the opportunity to visit you. I'm staying in Treasure Town for a short while. Maybe I'll visit you occasionally. Can I say? The guild constantly receives the latest news. Good information would be a big help in my explorations. No problem. Other exploration teams visit us all the time. You're always welcome here. Everyone, this is Dustsnore. He's going to stay in Treasure Town for a while. Mind yourself around him. Dustsnore is very famous and quite knowledgeable, so I bet everyone would like to get advice from him. But let's not overdo it. We don't want it to be a nuisance. Now, everyone, our guild might be famous, but don't embarrass us by asking for autographs. Or Dustsnore might be famous, but don't import. You get it. No, if it's autographs you want, I'm sure I can oblige. But information, I'm afraid you flattered me. I prefer very little information. However, I would be delighted if I may be of service to you. Is there anything you wish to ask me? Please don't hesitate. Yep, it's a great honor. Woo, I'm so very glad to have met you. Come now, everyone. You're dismissed. I think I'll go down for a stroll on Treasure Town. Please do feel to approach me with anything. Good day. Oh, you two. Us two? I started to saying earlier about your assignment today. Yeah. Missions like normal. I will, however... I love
watching everyone bounce.
I will, however... It's gonna be a bit shorter of a stream because we started a little late. And I would love to go a little longer to compensate. However, internet doesn't like to exist past 10.
Right, 10 p.m. exactly sometimes. It says abso-fucking-lutely not.
Yes, basically I'm just like running around in town to make sure a cutscene doesn't start.
Lara, I believe in you and all of the off-screen missions that you do. You're definitely going to get them all done. First try, no mistakes, and nobody can argue it.
Yeah, first try, no mistakes. No one can argue it. Stop that right now. But anyways...
Anyway...
anyways... I guess thanks everyone for watching. I hope you had a fantastic time. And I'll see you all later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.